welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we are going to make some cards using this month's Love from Lizi kit. So this is the January kit for 2021. Can you believe we've actually made it through 2020? It's just, yeah, mad, absolutely mad. Anyway, I have two card bases out of my stash when I find the other one. Oh, they're both there. So I've got two card bases from my stash, and these are measure A6 UK size. So it's a 7 and no, it's, sorry, I'm gonna have to measure. It's 5 and 7/8 by 3 and 1/8. So that's the size of them. So a quick cap of the different things that we got. So we did get our cardstock and we got 5 sheets. Let me just move the vellum. Absolutely gorgeous. So these are designed to make cards with, or you can use them for mattering lane. We have like a minty green, grey, white, which is Copic friendly, pink and cream. So those are the cardstock that we got. We've then got this stamp set, and it comes with the matching dies, which is absolutely fantastic. So we might do them today. We also got some ephemera. We got our paper pad that is just divine. We've got our peel-offs. We even got a stencil. Love this stencil, absolutely gorgeous. We got these. Now these are fun and we are definitely going to use them. So I have a birthday that I need to send a card out for. I do need to find a D. So A and B. Oh, E. We went straight to E. Are they not in order? Nope. A, B, C, D. Yeah. Okay, we've got no C. We've got no D's. That's not good. Okay. We must have some D's, surely. We have to have some D's. Right, it's E. Unless they're just all mixed up, which it could be, because there's some L's. How nice are these though, if you, for putting on, what do you call it? Oh, I do need an L out because I actually have 2 cards that I need to make. So I'll have an L. And then we're going to look for a D. Shoot, oh, there's a C. And I think there's a D. Right, perfect. Okay, so like I say, we've got a couple of cards. I really want to use these because I just think they're absolutely beautiful. So I really want to use them. So the ladies' names, one starts with a D and one starts with an L. So I thought that would be quite nice to put on the front of their cards. So yeah, we got the stencil, then we've got enamel dots and ribbon, which is all matching, and we have sequins as well, plus we have some vellum. So what I'm going to do, so a lot of people always sort of wonder how to stick the vellum down to your papers, so hopefully I'll be able to give you a few ideas today of what we can do. Now, a couple of the things that I'm thinking of though, I have got from a lady called Natasha here on YouTube. She's absolutely fantastic, and if you haven't seen her channel, then I definitely recommend it. I will link it in this video, or if I don't remember, because I am me and I've got a memory like a sieve. Please do tell me, because then I will put the link in for you. But it's Natasha Foot that she's called, so F-O-O-T-E. And yeah, I just love her. She's very much craft with what you've got, which I am a huge fan of. What am I looking for, guys? I'm looking for something, and I really don't know what. It's because I'm talking with my glue. So what I'm going to do is, we're just going to pop some glue down here, because so I want to get my base layer on here, and so just like that. And then I'm going to grab my scissors. So I'm just going to grab my large scissors, and we're just going to cut this down so that it is all nice and straight. So, and just across the top as well. So there's that. Now, what I'm thinking is, so one of these sheets, let's give it a measure. So they are 4 by 3 inches. So I'm going to do a piece of cardstock. I think I'm going to choose the mint green, and I'm going to do it at 3.5 by what did I say? They were by 3, wasn't it? So let me see if that's, oh, perfect. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to fold this over. So I'm going to score it and we're going to fold it over and stick it to the back. So this is the first way of how I thought would be nice. And then if you look, I mean, how gorgeous does that look? Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Right, what do I want now? I want my little scoreboard. Oh, honestly, it's been one of those days. So yeah, where, you know, you just, I mean, I want to craft and stuff, but then you just sort of like, yeah, you're away with the fairies. Okay, so I'm just going to score just 1/4 inch on each side, like so. And then that should, in theory, fit just across there, which it does very, very nicely. So I'm pleased with that. Now, there's a couple of options of gluing that. So you could just put a bit of double-sided tape on, or you could just put some sellotape on, or you can put some glue on. So it's entirely up to you. I'm going to pop some glue on. So, right, my husband's just come in from taking the dog for a walk, so I will be back in a second. So, I am back.
Want a cup of tea?
So, I've just said to him, I said, oh, you made me a cup of tea if you want. Camera's going on. So, he's making it out to be his idea. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, so we're this is how we've got it. So I've just popped a bit of glue on the back, and I will stick that on there. But how nice is that? And I love the fact that it's not fully stuck. So right, let me just move my, what's it called, my board, my scoreboard out of the way a second. So I'm thinking, actually, let's pop on, do I want the thickest width or the thinnest? Because I'm thinking, let's pop on some of these peel offs, because they're just too nice not to. So I'm just going all the way along the bottom like this. So I know I get a lot of questions asking where I get my peel offs from. They all come, all my coloured peel offs, they come from Love from Lizi. So yeah, there should be hopefully a link to her website in the description box below, so do check that out. I'm not paid at all for any of this. This comes out of my own money, so, but I do absolutely love her kits. Right, okay, I'm just, right, we've got those on, and we're going to save those bits because they can be used for another day, another project. Right, there we go. And I'm just going to trim these down. I never add any extra glue or anything, because you really don't need to. Once you stuck them down, that's it, they are stuck. I really, really love that. Okay, let's move them. I am also thinking that I want to use some of this gorgeous, so I'm going to keep this one quite plain. I think I'll keep the other one quite plain, so keep it quite like the same. Because I think something just like that, maybe. I'm just trying to sort of see. I mean, I quite like that off to the side. I don't quite like it. I really like it. What about that? What about something like that? Or do we want the bigger one? So I'm thinking that maybe the bigger one. So something like that with that, maybe just like that. And then what about something in that corner? What do you think? I think that looks really sweet. So I'm going to just use my glue for this, and we're going to just stick that on there. And I'm going to stick this one just on here. Okay, and then let's glue this piece of ephemera down. So like I say, I do have a couple of birthdays that I do need to send cards to, and I just think this kit is so beautiful. It'd be really, really nice to send them such a pretty card for their birthday. So yeah, and then let's stick that just on there like so. Okay, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to trim off that there and trim. Now I'm trimming these off so that they fit nicely in the envelope. Well, I say fit nicely in the envelope. The chances are I won't be even using an envelope. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? And I'm thinking just a couple of the sequins. Now the sequins always like have static on them. I think it's because they've been in, right, where's my, there it is. So what I'm thinking is maybe just having a few just sort of dotted of different colours maybe. I'm not sure. What do you think? I think that's a bit too much, isn't it? So I know I don't want that. I think if I'm going to add anything on, it would be one of the enamel dots. I think the enamel dots are going to be much better. Oh, what about there? So, because I just think they add so much to a project. 1, 2, and we need one more because it needs to be odd. Oh, actually, let's have one on there. Right, okay. So there's our first card. How gorgeous is that? Well, I hope they like it. I hope they like what I've made them. I really do hope so. So there's my first card. Now I'm going to do more or less the same for the second card, because we're going to use that L, but what I'm going to do is we're going to do pink instead. So let me grab the pink cardstock out. So we want to cut this down to 3.5, so 3.5 by 3. Okay, and then those bits will just get put away. And then that's going to sit on there like that. How gorgeous is that? Right, okay, let's grab my scoreboard back and let us just score this. And we're going to score it at 1/4 inch again. So I'm going to be careful because it is vellum and it is a bit delicate. Well, it feels delicate. Although the good thing about these is we're actually given quite a few to play with, so which I'm chuffed to bits about. These are going to be perfect for when I journal as well. So, right, I'm just going to fold them over. So doing what we did with the last one. So I quite like this idea of just folding the edges over. Like I said, this isn't my idea. This is an idea that came from Natasha. So thank you, honey, for that. Not that I don't think she'd watch my channel, but yeah. definitely go on. She's got so many ideas. She has a very limited space, so she tends to use the same products over and over again, which I just love. So yeah, right, okay, that's that done. Let's make sure the right way. Yep, let's get our backing paper on. So I'm making sure I've got plenty of glue, so like so. Okay, and then we're just going to, right, oh, there we go, straighten all those edges out. So those edges are now straight. I think I want to have that maybe in that corner, and I am liking the idea of having the sequins on this one, just along the bottom like that. So I'm just going to stick them on because I don't want to change my mind at all. Okay, I really like that. Let's stick this down as well. Okay, and pop that on there, and then making sure we're as straight as we're going to get it. Oh, I like that. How nice is that? I mean, that is just, like I say, so simple. So, you know, these are personalised birthday cards. So they have the initials of the people they are going to, which I just think is such a lovely idea. But, I mean, you can use them for scrapbooking. You can use them for anything, really. Right, okay. I want to add a bow on. So I'm going to use... I might use the green actually. Shall we use the green ribbon? Because that's quite pretty. And it's in like a contrasting colour. Oh, if we can get the glued off. Okay. So I'm just going to go around. Oop. I did actually get a bow maker, which is supposed to make life a lot easier. Oh, now there's sticky bits on, which there isn't normally. Normally they right, come on, out you come. Yeah, it's not normally this sort of sticky, but yeah, it seems to be very sticky. Right. Okay, let's just cut that off. Thank you. So he put it right in my way, which is always nice of him. I think we're running out of milk as well. Well, we could do with a little bit more milk. It's alright, I like it so that it's opaque and not transparent, really. Thank you. Right, okay. So, there's my little bow, which, yeah, was a bit of a nightmare. Now, normally, with Love from Lizi's ribbon, we don't normally have that problem with the glue dots, but, yeah, that was a bit annoying, wasn't it? Okay, right, let's see, because I do like the bows. Right, oh, I'm thinking, do I want to have a piece going across there as well? Oh, actually, do you know what, that's lovely, isn't it? That's really, really pretty. Right, okay, so let's put them away before they all, well, before that one unravels. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some glue all the way across this line here. Now I would probably say it'd be better for you to use what do you call it, double-sided tape for this, but yeah, I'm just using my glue just because that's what I've got to hand. And then I'm just going to trim this off. The other thing is if I'd thought of this beforehand, then I would have just tucked it around, like around the corners. Oh, I do like that. Right, which way looks better? I think that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to put a nice big generous dollop of glue on. And we're just going to stick that there. I put a little bit of glue on these bits as well, on the little tabs, just so that they stay adhered down. So there's that. And then I don't know whether I want one of these on or not. I mean, really, we should have put it on before the ribbon, but you know. I don't think I do. I think I like it as it is. Yeah, I do. I think I like it as. Right, I'm just going to add in some of these enamel dots. Like this, and one there. Oh, I really like that. How gorgeous is that? That is so simple as well. I really like that. Like I say, I hope that the person it's going to likes it as well. I'm going to add final touch, so I'm just going to take that off a second because I would like to have some peel-offs as well. Because who doesn't love peel-offs? Well, I suppose it depends what you use them for. I remember peel-offs used to be, before I started crafting, they used to be quite popular, and they just sort of died. And then obviously I've just started crafting, well, I say I've just started crafting, I've been crafting for years, but paper crafts, I've been paper crafting now I think for about 3 years, 4 years, and I have to say I really do like my peel-offs. Right, let's stick this bow back down. Okay, back where it was. Oh, that's much better. Much, much better. Right, so there is our second card. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Right, okay, so those are my 2 cards that need to be posted out. Now, I'm going to just grab very quickly another card because we are going to make one more, because I really, really, really want to use that stamp set. So, because I think that stamp set is absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me, oh, I tell you which paper we can use as well. There is in here, there's a paper that, there it is, there, it's already set up for you, which I think is quite nice. So I think we should use that. So let me pop these ones away. I'll pop the ephemera away as well, because we're not going to use that either. So I'm actually, as I'm making this, I'm watching our lovely Julia, who is live. So there she is. So I keep glancing over and watching her. So yeah, and it is looking fab. Let's see, who said us women can't multitask? Right, okay. I know that I think Julia was watching me the other, me doing a live in one of her videos as well, which I find quite funny, because if I'm recording or I'm doing something and she goes live, I always turn her on so that she's just there, and I can sort of keep glancing over and having a look. But project is fab. She's doing like she's using the quirky birds but the digital ones, and she's done a decoupage with them, which I think is really, really cool. Right, okay, so right, that's my card base. We don't want this. I may need them. Let's I'm just gonna grab, I don't want them. We do want the stamp set, and we do want that. I'm not going to use my stencil. We'll use the stencil on another project. Might use them. Right, now I'm going to pop these away. However, we do want the white card because we are going to do some colouring in, and I am going to use, right, I'm just trying to find somewhere to put that. I'm going to use my Copics as well. I'm just moving everything out the way so I can get access to my my machine. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down just to make life a little bit easier. So let's just do, I'm just going to do a 4-inch strip of a card, and then let's have a look. So I do love her stamps. I really, really do. Oh, I've just thought I might, while we're here, I think it might be a good idea as well to actually stamp happy birthday in the card. So I'll put that on there so it reminds me too. And then I think let's do this one. And I'm going to use my my Memento ink because this will this works lovely with alcohol ink markers. I'm hoping we get a decent impression first time. If not, I'll just turn the card over. Okay, so now one of the tips I have been given, and I do give it out a lot on this channel, is hold it down just for an extra few seconds for that ink to soak in. While I do, let's have a sip of tea. Delicious. Right. Ooh, I like. I'm going to do I'm going to do 2 of them. Because why not? And I think, shall we do the other ones as well? And they stamped out lovely, which I really, really like. So let's pop that on there. What do we have? Let's have a look. So now I'm going to have to fussy cut the sprigs, I think, but I do feel like we may need a few sprigs. So let's do the sprigs. I was thinking maybe do these ones, but I don't think so. I think for what I'm wanting, I think that this is probably, the sprigs are probably going to be yeah, what I need. Because it'll just be for filler. I mean, I might not even use them yet. It depends on how the card comes out when, yeah, and how it comes together really once I've done all of my colouring in and I've cut it out and put it on my card. Okay, so that should do. So let's pop them away because we don't need them now. I'm going to just pop, oh, actually, we do need that. And do you know what? We actually have that, don't we? So why don't I just going to grab some more card and then let's stamp, because we can die cut it out. I think that die is going to be quite a handy die, and I'm going to do it 3 times. Okay. Oh, I dropped it. Try again. There we go. Right, and then that can just sit in there like that. Right, don't need that anymore, so that can go away. So I'll put that away in a moment. Right, let's turn the machine on and let's grab my plates. Okay, so a lot of people do ask me about my my die cutting plates. This is an old Spellbinders one, and this is a cheap one I got off eBay. So it's 2 for £10 on eBay, and I haven't had an issue. Whereas the Gemini dies that came actually with this, with my Gemini, they didn't last 5 minutes. They were awful. They were horrible. But yeah, I have to say, don't get branded dies for them. Much better without. Right, I just want some I'm just going to use some washi just to pop that down. So just like that. There's that one. And then let's run this one through. And like I say, what I'm going to do is we're going to have to fussy cut out yeah, those ones. Right, okay. So, right, okay, let's run them through the die cutting machine. Right, what I think I'll do is I'll go off camera and die cut all of them out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. If you hear anything in the background, it's just my daughter being awesome in the kitchen as always. So just so that you know. Right, I think she's making herself a hot chocolate. Are you making a hot chocolate? Are you doing hot chocolate? Yeah, she's doing hot chocolate. I had a feeling she was. Right, okay, I'm just going to pop them back on there. We can reuse those bits of washi, so I'll pop them up there. Right, move them out of the way. So I've got my few bits here. So what I'm going to do, now I'm just thinking what colours, well, it's sort of saying pink, isn't it? So, now I did get some Copic markers for Christmas, so I feel very, very lucky. Actually, let's use this just to, but I'm not sure on my, I like that colour. I'm not sure on my blends yet, so I'm sort of trying to work out what my blends are. I quite like them two together, although that's more of a skin tone than anything else. But does that really matter? I quite like that one. What's that one? R85. Oh, so as you can see, I'm just having a play. So I did get the Chow markers. That seems to go quite nice together. Just seeing which sides. No, not quite. Okay, 95. See, I bet Julia would know the right sort of combination for this. I know she's worked with Copics for quite a long time, but I'm not quite sure. I really want this colour, which is, what colour is it? It is a Lipstick Natural. So do you know what? I think I'm going to have that one along with just, no, see, I don't like that blend. Right, okay. Please bear with me while I work it out. Right, I'm just going to use the first two. Right, okay. So I'm just going to put this darker colour just where all the lines are. So just like this, just to highlight it, because I think that that's what we need to do. Okay, so just where on all of the roses. Now, I'm not a professional at colouring in at all. I just really go with the flow of things. So with this, I'm not following any light theory or anything like that. I'm literally just putting dark spots around where, just so that you can see where those petals are. Now, if these colours don't work, then I'll look at just doing bog standard pink, but I like this colour. This colour is like a dusky pink. So and if you know, most people know me, well, I think everyone knows me, dusky pink is my favourite colour. I think that actually looks quite nice. So I'm just blending it in with my, so that is E04 and this is E93. So they're the two pens that I'm using for this. And then we'll get some greens. So just like that. Oh, I quite like that. I like how that looks. So I'm really pleased with that. So I don't need that one. So I'll pop that away and we'll colour it in with something else, providing I don't mess up the green. Now I want like olive greens. So not that one, this one. I like that one. So what's that? That's E63. E63. What about over the top with G21? Could work. And 99. Ooh, that's nice and dark. Oh yeah, I like that. Right, okay. So I like that combination. So I'm going to start off with the dark one. And again, I'm just going to follow those lines of the leaves and just sort of colour in the bottom. So wherever there's a line, I'm literally just going over with my pen. And it's just to bring out the detail. Then I'm coming in with my next one and blend that out. I find that with alcohol ink markers, I'm finding that like with plain these, they blend so much better when you're doing a smaller surface. You've got to work hard, you've got to make it work harder on a larger surface. But I am definitely loving them. Right, let's come in with our last colour, and then. And those leaves look really, really nice. Love the feel of these. I like the fact that they're smaller. Don't get me wrong, I still love my Winsor & Newtons, and I highly, highly recommend them. Yeah, but these are just on another level. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Right, so there's that, and look at that. I mean, that fits in beautifully with that. So now on to our little sprig bits. So they're all going to be green, so let's just sort of do them. Now I'm thinking, I'm not actually sure how many I want, but I'm thinking if we do 3, but I'm wondering whether or not I would use the 3. I think I'm probably more likely to go with just 2, because we've already got a sprig that's sort of already. Right, just filling these in because there's already a sprig just there, so I'm thinking that I'm only going to end up using 2. However, by just having that other one coloured, it just gives me that option to have 3 if I would like it. Okay, so right, last colour and then we are done. Okay, I'm thinking maybe next time I'll colour these in before I cut them out, but yeah, I like that. Really, really like it. So nearly done, just making sure everywhere's nicely. There we go, and the last one. So I know that I have had a few people ask me to do my colouring, which is why I've kept it rolling, but I completely understand if you have a fast forward. Right, okay, so let's just move those out of the way. This is what we've got. Now I'm going to put some glue onto my card base, and this is going to be a bit tricky, I think, because we need this to be in the middle, sort of. So just there we go. I think that's as middle as we're going to get it. Right, let's trim this down. Oh, Julia's just finished her piece and it looks gorgeous. So I don't know if you can see. How cool does that look? Looks very nice, doesn't it? So I'll have to message and say I enjoyed that. Because like I said, I've been watching while I've been on with you guys. Right. I tend to often have things on in the background. I just turn the volume down, because what I do is when I come off, so if I turn the camera off, I end up putting the volume on, and then yeah. So just put in a few hearts. Right. Okay, so we have that. Now I'm going to put this up on some dimension, I think. So let me grab some cardboard. Actually, where's my, there it is. So I'm just gonna, this is all of my dimension bits. So Let's use what we have here. Okay. And then, so that's that. I'm not putting too much on because I'd like just to have a little bit of room underneath, just to tuck in those sprigs. So, okay. I'm thinking maybe there for that one. And then, oh, see, actually, I think only the one. I just want to trim this down just ever so slightly, and yeah, I'm not going to bother putting this up on dimension. Oh, I like that. How gorgeous is that? And yeah, that is just so, so pretty. Right, we do have this piece which is left over, which I think is a bit prettier than that white blend. So let me just bring this in so we can get it straight. Okay, so just like that. Right, and then I think I'm going to stick that on there. But before I do that, I hope this is the right size. Please be the right size. Yeah, it is. Right, okay, so let's stick this down on here, and then I want to bring in my peel-offs because I think it'll be nice to add some peel-offs on as well. Okay, so actually, which way do we need to go? That way. I think it'll look silly if we had it upside down. So make a feature out of that, and then let's grab my peel-offs. So I'm going to use the widest peel-offs. So, and we're just going to go along the edges, just like so. So let's grab another piece. Okay, and then let's do that just across the top as well, like that. Right, and I'm just going to stick this in there. Okay, right, so I've done that. Let's trim this off. So this video has ended up being a bit longer, but it's because I've ended up making it an extra card to what I was going to, and we've done stamping, so yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed it here. I'm enjoying it. Right, okay, and then the last thing I want to add is a happy birthday, and what I'm going to do is we're going to raise this up as well. So I'm just going to cut like that, and then I'll leave this piece for another time, and then okay, let's stick that on there. So I think I'll keep this for the next birthday because it is very, very pretty. Okay, and then we're just going to stick that right in the center there. Move that out of the way. So how gorgeous is that? That is so, so nice. Right, okay, do I want to add any gems, or should I leave it? Gems or leave it? Part of me is thinking to leave it, actually. Yeah, let's leave it, because part of me really is saying just to leave it. It looks really, really nice as it is, so that's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to put these in with the kit because these can be used again. And then let's bring in these two. I'm just going to pop my pens away, so pop them in there. Okay, and then we've got two happy birthdays, so I'm thinking that we could have one there. That's nice. I like that. It's half thinking of putting them inside, but yeah, I quite like them. Oh, I quite like that there. Or what about there? Yeah, I like that. Right, okay, so let's get these adhered down. Okay, like so. So there's the first, and then here's the next. So that is it for today, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed me making these cards. Absolutely love how they have turned out. I just think they're beautiful. I mean, I know these two are very similar, but yeah, just absolutely beautiful kit this month. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see you again in another video. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.